you do a double take when a woman walks by. Now that can get you slapped.
Bringing sexy back. We're bringing sexy back.
Let's get it started. Harder, won't you give it up?
Hello, beautiful lady. Yes, I am talking to you. It is Thursday, and you know what goes down here on Thursday. Wife Life with Dr. Gail goes down here on Thursday. So do me a huge favor. Make sure you're hitting the subscribe button and the little bell right next to it so you'll know when I go live. So tonight, if you are a man or if your husband is not in the room, go get him so he can listen to this video, because I am talking directly to the men who follow me here on my YouTube channel, okay? And tonight I want to talk to the men about how you can make your wife feel ugly without even saying a word, okay? How you can make us feel ugly without even saying a word. Now, I know that we as women are very sensitive about how we look, how we, perceive ourselves, how other people perceive us, how social media say what is beautiful, what's in, what's out, what style is in, all of these things. We're inundated as women every single day. But we got the opportunity to marry you, right? We got the opportunity to be what you consider the apple of your eye, right? And I will tell you the things that I'm about to talk to you men about, I have experienced myself with Gil. We've been married 35 years, but he has made me feel ugly sometimes, right? And I think I'm a pretty good looking young lady, and I think I have pretty high self-esteem. But, these are things that you guys can do, and you don't even know that you're doing it, to make us feel like we're ugly and that we're not adequate enough, right? That we're not the apple of your eye, okay? And I don't want you to do this to your wife, because, again, some of these things hurt my feelings, right? And again, this is your wife, this is your marriage. You guys said till death do us part, right? And I just don't want you guys to make these mistakes. Did Gil apologize for him? Absolutely, because he didn't even realize what he was doing, right? He didn't realize that it hurt my feelings. He didn't realize that it took, made me take a blow to my self-esteem. He didn't realize that I was like questioning, am I the apple of your eye? Am I still your girl? Am I still looking good? And, all of those things that we begin to question as we begin, get older. Our body begins to shift. What's in today ain't in tomorrow on social media. You guys are inundated every day. What is considered beautiful. So it's a lot going on in our heads, okay, as women and as your wife, okay? So number one thing that you can do to make us feel ugly without even saying a word is if you praise another woman and use words that you have never used on us, right? If you praise another woman and you never use those words on us, it can make us feel ugly. And I'll give you an example. Every time I see so-and-so, her hair is just immaculate. And it's not like you are trying to get with the woman. It's not like you think she's the most beautiful girl in the world. But you have never said, every time I see you, Gail, your hair is immaculate. I'm just using me as an example, right? It makes me think, well, I get my hair done. How come you never use those words on me? So it makes me question, do you like the way I do my hair? Okay. Number two, you fail to notice that I am trying or doing anything new when it comes to me or my body. You fail to notice if I have changed my hair color. Fail to notice if I done my nails. Fail to notice if I have on a different color lipstick. Fail to notice if I've lost weight. It failed to notice that anything when it comes to us and beauty. If you fail to notice it, it makes us feel like he don't even look at me to even notice that I got a different hairdo, or my nails are different, or I have a different lipstick on, or I have new jewelry on. Whatever that is, if you fail to notice, it makes us question, do you even look at us? Number three, you don't show us any public display of affection. You don't grab our hands, you don't hug up on us, you don't touch our butts, whatever. You don't reach in for a kiss. You don't do any of those things in public anymore. After a while, we begin to question, am I not pretty enough? Or does he not want people to know that I'm his girl, that he's with me, right? And again, it is in our heads, it is our perception. It's not that you are trying to do this to us. I'm just trying to give you, as men, an insight on how we think when it comes to our self-esteem, okay? So show us some public PDA. Please do it, okay? Number 4, she's finding out that you are looking at porn and going to strip clubs, and you never even told her about it, right? Because in her mind is, then what are they doing, and what are they saying, and what are you looking at that you can't get at home? It can be so hurtful and so devastating to a wife to find out that her husband is watching porn or going to strip clubs and not telling her, this is what I have going on and why, right? If you're going to a strip club, what are you going there for? Is it because you and your boys are going to hang out? Is it going because you need a lap dance? Is it going because you want to see a younger, harder body? What are you going there for? Because we internalize that, and we think that we're not good enough, that we're not rising to the occasion sexually. It could be so many things that opens the door for. So if you are engaging in watching porn or going to strip clubs, tell your wife why you are doing those things. Don't let her find out and blow, take a blow to her self-esteem. Number 5, you do a double take when a woman walks by. Now that can get you slapped, to be honest with you. And I'm not saying you should put your wife should put her hands on you. But if you do a double take and your wife is sitting there, for one, that's rude. For two, that really hurts her feelings. Number 6, you fail to make eye contact with her when you guys are sitting down having a conversation. If you're looking away to your phone, or you looking all around and like, she's getting on your nerves, or that she's not pleasing to look at, that makes her feel ugly without you even saying it. That you can't even look her in her eye when she's talking to you. And number 7, you just never ever compliment her about anything. You don't ever say, man, you look beautiful today. I love your dress. Oh my God, I like your hair. Oh my God, thank you so much for throwing it down in the bedroom. Thank you so much for cooking for me today. You just never compliment her on anything, right? That's a huge, huge bummer to a woman, especially if you compliment other women, even if the other person is your mother or your sister, right? If you never compliment your wife, she's going to begin to feel ugly and that she's not attractive to you, okay? My prayer is that this teaching has opened your eyes and keep you from making some of these basic mistakes that Gil has made, right? And that I have experienced, and that thousands and thousands of other women have experienced, right? Let me just tell you, every woman, I don't care how beautiful she is, how in shape she is, how, people gawk over her or whatever. Every woman suffers from some form of low self-esteem. I'm telling you that as a woman, and we need you guys to help us get over that, especially as your wife. Okay? I love you guys to pieces. I am here every single Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will see you next week. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. If you're looking for more resources to take your marriage to a whole nother level, I'm your girl. Please click the link below and visit my website. There's tons of ebooks and books and all kind of things just to help you on this wife life journey. As well as I would love for you to join me on all my other platforms. You can look for me on TikTok, Instagram, and my Facebook page. I am always hanging out on all my platforms. So click the link below and join my tribe. I truly appreciate you.
We're bringing sexy back. We're bringing sexy back.
Let's get it started. Why don't you give it up?